Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll look at how we can transfer files and folders securely between a Windows 11 device and a Linux Mint device. Now, this is the Windows 11 device and this is the Linux Mint device. And I'm going to be transferring this file securely using SSH. Let's make some changes or some configurations on this Linux Mint device. We need to make sure that SSH is installed and enabled. I'm going to be using the terminal. First thing I'll do is check if I have SSH installed, active and running. I'll do system ctl status SSH here. So if SSH is not installed, we need to install it. We can start by updating the package repositories. I'll do sudo apt update. Okay, next thing I'll do is next thing is to install SSH. I'll do sudo apt install open SSH -server or for yes. Now let's do which SSH. So we do have it installed. Now I can check the status. I can do system ctl status SSH. We see that it's disabled and it's inactive. So I need to enable it and then I need to start it. So the command is system. So use sudo system ctl. Let's enable SSH. We'll rerun the command and then we'll do start SSH. Okay. Now I'm gonna check the status again. System ctl status SSH. Now it's active and running and it's enabled. Okay, once you have SSH enabled, another thing you'll need is the IP address. We need the IP address of this machine because we'll need it on the Windows 11 device when we set up the tool for transferring the files. I'm gonna check the IP address. I'm gonna do IP address command. So the IP is 192.168.1.113. Now we go to the Windows 11 device. On the Windows 11 device, we just need to install a tool called WinSCP. That's the one that's going to allow us to use SSH for doing the transfer of files and folders securely. Just open a browser and then search for WinSCP download. Go to winscp.net. Okay. And then if you scroll down, you'll see this option here to download WinSCP. The latest version is 6.5.5. Close this. Okay, so the download is completed. And by default, this should be downloaded to the downloads folder. So I'm just going to open my file explorer and go to downloads. And there is a WinSCP setup. To run it, we just double click it so that we can install it. Okay. Yes. Accept. Typical installation. Next. Install. Okay, there it is. I'm just gonna finish. Now that I have WinSCP, I'm gonna go ahead and open it. Now that we have WinSCP, we'll open it by just double clicking on this desktop icon here, or shortcut. Now you see that we have the file protocol. There is a SFTP and then there is a SCP. So these two are secure. We can go with the SFTP, which also uses SSH, or if you wanted, you can use SCP. Then for hostname, you'll need to put the IP address for the Linux Mint device, which was 192.168.1.113. And before you try and connect to it, you can also try to ping it using from the command prompt. You can just ping 192.168.1.113 to make sure it's reachable. So it's reachable from this machine. Yeah, I'm gonna proceed here. The port we are using is 22 for SSH. So type in the username type in a username that's configured on the Linux Mint device and their password. Okay, you can save this connection. Then log in. Accept. Okay, let's try the password again. Okay, and now I'm connected. Once you're connected, you see that it will show you the different folders or directories on the different devices. Okay, so it's showing me this, and then it's showing me this. Now what I did is I did create a folder here with a file, and this is what I'm going to be using. Okay, now let's look at the desktop here. So this is the Linux Mint side. This is where I have this file, and on this desktop I created this test folder. So this is on the left side, we are looking at the Windows 11. On the right side, we are looking at Linux Mint. If I go back to Linux Mint, you see that I have this file here in my desktop directory. Okay, now when it comes to transferring files, all you have to do is select a file and then drag and drop it to the other location. So if I wanted to move this file that's on my Windows 11 device to the Linux Mint device, I'll select the file here, then I'll drag and drop it. Okay, and then it's gonna pop up this window. All you have to do is click on OK, and it's transferred. Okay. Same thing, if I want to move the other direction, I can grab this file on the Linux Mint device, select it, drag and drop it, and it should be in this folder now. There it is. Okay, and we will go back here. You should see that we have that file on our desktop as well. So that's all for this video. That's how you can easily transfer files between your Windows 11 device and your Linux Mint device. So I hope this information has been helpful. I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.